Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 13th. I'm Maggie Fleckno, and this is Houston Happens. Hopefully your week is off to a good start. Let me tell you, we have a great show in store for you, from one of our fave celeb chefs joining us live to saving for your kids' education and more. But first, let's start with today's top talker. It's the Wild Wild West, or Fort Bend County, I should say. So last week, we told you about this. A jumping coyote on the loose that possibly ate someone's little French bulldog. Well, now we have this. You ready for it? Hi, crikey! An over 11-foot alligator just taking a stroll through a Cinco Ranch neighborhood yesterday morning. Now, once again, Fort Bend County Precinct 1 Constable Chad Norville shared the video of the dinosaur, I mean gator, taking his morning walk through the Grand Lake subdivision not far from Buffalo Bayou. Now, the gator was safely caught, you see there, and taken to its new home at Gator Country near Beaumont. All I can say is see you later, alligator, after a wild crocodile. I mean, quick, someone call Bindi Irwin. Clearly, we could use a crocodile hunter. So let's play this game. I absolutely love it. Would you rather? So would you rather see the jumping coyote or an 11-foot gator in your neighborhood? I know, only in Texas, right? Well, I will take the gator, Al. I like to call him Al. He seemed a little less jumpy, if you ask me. Weigh in over on my social media. Now, in other talkers, the pandemic may be in the rearview mirror, but concerns about public health and food safety remain part of our daily lives. So award-winning chef and TV host Tregay Frazier has teamed up with Ecolab for Food Safety Education Month with important details to help consumers make informed decisions about the safety and cleanliness of the places they love to visit. And guess what? She's joining us live. It's always so good to have you on the show, Chef. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Yay, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
And Chef, you wear many hats. So in your roles as a chef and a mom, why is a scientific clean so important, would you say?
It's so important. I think as a chef, it's important for my clients, whether I'm catering, whether I'm doing a TV show, whether it's my cookbook and I'm making a recipe. It's important that they know that I'm practicing cleaner, safer practices. Same thing for me if I take my kids out. I want to make sure where I take them is practicing cleaner, safer practices. So the Ecolab Science Certified program helps deliver a cleaner and safer place. It involves the best experts in the business, auditing the level of cleanliness and giving it their seal of approval. So when you see that seal at your local restaurant, grocery store, or retail establishments, you know they have a higher commitment to cleanliness.
So what exactly does it mean to be scientifically clean when we say that?
I think, it's everything. It's like a badge of honor, right? I'm going to feel confident. I'm going to feel good because that's the hallmark of Ecolab Science Certified program. It addresses consumer expectations for cleaning, disinfecting, and food safety so we can have a peace of mind and enjoy life at the places we eat, stay, shop, and play.
And what are some of the direct benefits of the Ecolab Science Certified program?
Oh, what I love, a couple of things, whether it's the auditing that they provide or the science-backed solutions that they provide. There's so many great benefits. The program helps deliver a higher level of cleanliness with innovative science-backed solutions, including independent audits by Ecolab public health specialists to address consumers' expectations for cleaning and food safety.
And how might this give consumers greater confidence when they are out and about?
I mean, honestly, I just think if you see that seal, you should definitely feel confident. I can feel good about it. I know that this place is practicing cleaner, safer habits. The Ecolab Science Certified program helps give consumers and employees the confidence that these locations are committed to a higher level of cleanliness. The staff is trained on up-to-date public health and food safety practices to help maintain a cleaner, safer location. And it includes more than 22,000 program seals across North America. So I know that makes me feel safe.
Yes, I feel safe for sure. Anything else we should know about this?
Hey, I just say let's have a good time. Let's stay clean. Let's stay safe. Let's make sure we're going to cleaner, safer places, and we're going to look for that science certified seal in the window. And for more information, you guys can head over to sciencecertified.ecolab.com.
And Chef, where can we find out more about you? We know that you're always coming up with some great content.
Yes. Plus. If you want to see new content and recipes every day, head over to Chef Tregay on Instagram at Chef Tregay. You can also look for my new cookbook, Kitchen Conversations with Chef Tregay, on Amazon.com, and check out Tregay's Way on Discovery Plus.
Well, we always love having you. Thanks for making our morning a little bit brighter.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
You too, Chef. Thank you. I love having our repeat guests for sure. So, in other topics, when it comes to personal injury lawyers, one firm is all about taking a more personal approach. Find out more. Williamson and McRoberts Law Firm is here to help you get your life back on track after an injury, whether it's from a car accident or even a dog bite. In fact, joining us now is Donald McRoberts. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
So what is it about your firm that sets it apart from everyone else?
Well, we like to take a more personal approach with our clients. You know, some lawyers out there have very large dockets. They have a lot of clients. That's not what we do.
Right.
We like to have a small docket with clients that we like, clients that we care about, clients that we get to know. In fact, you know, one thing about our firm is all of my clients have my cell phone number.
Oh.
So they can text me and call me whenever they want an update with their case. What's going on? I need to know. I want access to my lawyer.
Right.
And so with cell phones nowadays, we can provide that. And so that's really one of the things at our firm is that we want to be accessible, you know, anytime the client needs us. Now, granted, if they call us at 2 o'clock in the morning,
right,
my wife might get a little upset.
Yeah, exactly, I would.
But that's really that kind of personal approach, that personal touch where we really want to get to know our clients and develop a relationship with our clients.
Which I think is so important because at these times when we reach out to you, it's a really hard time in our life and we need someone in our corner.
That's very true. You know, if you know, you've been bitten by a dog or in a car crash or injured on somebody's property, it's a stressful time. You know, you've been injured, not really sure what to do. The medical bills are starting to pile up, lost wages. Sometimes you just need some help.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's why we want to be here to help.
And I love it too because when we reach out to you, you're not like, all right, pay up. You actually work for us and then collect. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's so true. If you ever call us, you know, we'll never ask for a retainer. We'll never ask for a down deposit or down payment. We work on what's considered a contingency fee basis. So the better that we do for you, the better we do for us. So it's kind of like we're in the same boat together. And we don't actually get paid unless we're successful representing you. Right, and so if we can't collect, then nobody gets paid. But you know, that's not the norm.
And you guys also focus a lot on car crashes, but for you, something that you're passionate about is dog bites.
Yes, I am passionate. I'm very passionate about dog bites. It's personal for me. My mom was attacked by dogs years ago, and it's something that's just it's kind of stuck with me. And so that's why I really, you know, have a passion for my clients who've been injured by dogs.
You know, it's so rare to find, and people don't often think about that. So how can people get in touch with you?
Well, thank you for asking. We do have a website, williamsonlawfirm.com, where you can find all of our contact information.
Well, it was a pleasure having you on my show. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
And still to come, something really important. We're talking money and how you can start saving for rising college costs. I know my husband and I have already been talking about this for you, baby girl. So stay tuned for that and more on Houston Happens.
We love you because you keep it real.
Next on CW 39, Houston.
Had a horrific 18-wheeler wreck? Pain keeping you from working? Is the insurance company being problematic?
No problem. Our client got hit by an 18-wheeler that ran a red light. She suffered internal injury.
We got her $4,850,000.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights for justice. Call any day, anytime. Call now.
We'll turn on the heat till a fair deal for you is complete and the cash in your pocket.
News Nation is a way of looking at America. It is about common cause and concern. It's you, it's me, it's we. That is a nation. That's News Nation.
Across America, there are too many scenes like this. Beto O'Rourke's answer is to defund and dismantle the police. He wants to punish the police, not the criminals. I support our law enforcement by ensuring that they are fully funded. I've deployed more law enforcement to crime hotspots, and I've cracked down on revolving door bail to keep violent criminals off our streets. Securing the future of Texas starts with securing your safety.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Orden, host of The Doctors, and this is 5 pounds of fat. Nobody wants to carry this around our stomach, our back, our hips, our thighs. Well, now you don't have to. Thanks to Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, you can toss the fat away permanently.
I noticed day 1 my stomach was flat, and then over time it was just getting better. Thanks to Sono Bello, I finally have a flat tummy.
TriSculpt Micro Laser Liposuction removes your diet-resistant fat cells permanently while also stimulating collagen to help tighten and smooth the skin for incredible transformations in just one visit. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now and find out how you can get $250 off. Call 1-800-815-6629 or go to sonobello.com.
Hello Houston, now and forever travel centers serving Houston area neighborhoods. We've got low gas prices and a huge selection of snacks and drinks for everyone. For the best service around, visit Now and Forever Travel Centers. Fuel to fresh.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. According to a new Fidelity study, more than 3 in 4 parents have started saving for college. Yet concerns grow over inflation and rising college costs, leaving many less prepared to pay. So what can parents do and what do they need to know? Well, joining us live with more is Rita Ossoff. She's the Vice President of Retirement and College at Fidelity Investments. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
So I know I'm expecting a baby girl. My husband and I right away wanted to talk about college and put money aside. So how have the events, though, of this past year impacted parents currently saving for college?
Well, these days, parents are less concerned about COVID and its impact and more concerned about the impact of inflation and market uncertainty. And also top of mind is student debt. 79% of parents agree that student debt is a big motivator to start saving. And actually, the recent student loan forgiveness announcement will certainly provide some relief for parents, but it doesn't solve the larger issue about the rising cost of college. And what's worse, nearly a third of the parents surveyed who have their own student debt have actually not started saving for their children. So it just perpetuates the cycle.
It really does. So what are some of the top concerns parents have when it comes to saving and paying for their child's education?
Well, top concerns are really about the type of college that they're looking at. What we've seen in the last few years is that more people are actually positive about their college journey, but are looking at other alternatives than just the traditional in-person learning experience. So this suggests that the pandemic has actually shifted to virtual and hybrid versus in-person learning experiences. And it's significant because families are actually saying that their children will be more likely to consider a gap year or enroll in an online-only institution to save costs.
That's really interesting. This is all overwhelming, especially with inflation. We're just trying to make ends meet. So are there any tips to help parents and families lessen some of the burden or stress they may face throughout the process?
Yeah, here's some tips that you can take right now. First, have a plan in place. Parents would never recommend to their kids to just guess on a test, and yet 29% of parents aren't sure what the cost of college will be for their children. But you can start saving, and a 529 is a great tool to do that in a tax advantage way. And each dollar saved is one less dollar for debt, which does take us to debt, which is do your homework. Well, debt is definitely a tool for college savings. You want to be careful on the type of debt that's out there and how you plan to pay for it. Parents are increasingly taking out what's called Parent Plus loans, which are taken in the name of the parent versus the child and often carry higher interest rates than other debt that's available. And this can have impact on other life goals, such as saving for retirement or paying down a mortgage, which is why it's so important to really understand the type of debt you're taking on, how you plan to pay for it.
So all of this, like I said, it's been overwhelming. You've been such a great resource, but is there somewhere else we can go for more information? I know we have a lot of questions on college planning and to get some help.
Yes, you can visit fidelity.com/college.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate you. And we're going to start saving. I know that's, like I said, that's our priority for this baby coming next month.
Great. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. While we're on the topic of money, guess what? It's time for this week's Tax Tip Tuesday. Never too early to start thinking about that. I mean, you may get a return and then you could put it towards your kids' college education. Just saying. So here's this week's Tax Tip Tuesday from Finish Line Tax Solutions. Well, it is time for Tax Tip Tuesday, and our good friend of the show, Scott Curley with Finish Line Tax Solutions, is joining us. And today we are talking about wage garnishments and asset seizure. So tell us more about this.
Wow. So that's what no one wants to deal with. A wage garnishment is simply when the IRS has reached the point where they have gotten past the requests to be paid and simply make the decision to begin seizing assets and garnishing wages in order to satisfy the outstanding liability. That's a point no one wants to allow themselves to get to.
Yeah. Can they do this without our consent?
Well, unfortunately, yes. From the IRS's perspective, they're simply getting what is rightfully theirs. So the IRS doesn't have to ask permission to garnish wages or to seize assets if there is a valid tax liability in place.
Jeez. Well, this is a lot. Nobody wants this. So how can a person stop a wage garnishment even if they get a notice from the IRS?
Okay, so the best way to prevent a wage garnishment is to remain compliant and don't put yourself in that situation in the first place. However, if someone finds themselves in a position where they're getting a threatening notice, the worst thing that you can do is to ignore it. So I recommend to anyone who has these situations, if you received a notice, especially a notice of intent to levy or a wage garnishment notice, to take immediate and aggressive action. If you're comfortable with communicating with the IRS on your own, well, I don't recommend that, but that is an option. The best way to handle it is to get a company or an entity involved like us who is skilled and equipped to handle those matters and who understands the rules and guidelines and protocols just as intimately as the IRS does.
So wages are one thing. What about our homes? Can they take our homes?
So again, they can. It is not common, but it is an asset. And if you find yourself in the midst of an IRS crisis, then I would not be servicing the listeners or the viewers well if I did not just truthfully say, yes, it could happen. However, it can be prevented simply, again, by being aggressive and not being in a reactive position.
Okay, so this is the time where we need to call you guys, and you are reliable. You've been honored in publications. So how can people get in touch with you?
Well, you can reach us. Our local number is 832-930-4067, or they can just go to kickirs.com or 866-KICK-IRS, which is 866-542-5477.
Well, thank you for this week's Tax Tip Tuesday.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
And stay tuned for more ways to save money. That's after the break on Houston Happens.
For millions of people in America, a daily meal isn't a choice between different dishes. It's a choice between food and other crucial needs, like medicine, electricity, or childcare. Food shouldn't be an impossible choice. Now you have a choice too. How will you choose to end hunger? Join the fight to end hunger this September during Hunger Action Month.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. The medical profession has so much opportunity. I chose the College of Healthcare Professions. They have flexible 100% online or on-campus programs. With in-person classes just 2 days a week. At CHCP, you can start a new career in as little as 9 months. Which leaves more time for me. And for what's really important.
Visit chcp.edu for the career of your life.
Welding can be very rewarding, you know. You can build anything, travel anywhere you want to, take your truck and go in any direction and find a welding job. I chose Tulsa Welding School because it was only 7 months. They set you up for a solid standing with your career. You work hard at it, it's very rewarding. Because of my welding career, you know, I'm able to take vacations now, and then when I want to go back to work, I go back to work, but when I take time off, I like to have a lot of fun when I take off.
Visit us at tws.edu.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
We all have some place to go. To work, to school, to see our loved ones, or just to get away. No matter how we choose to get there, the ride has its dangers. And when serious injuries happen to good people, they turn to Terry Bryant to make things right. Car crash? You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888. 713-973-8888.
Now more than ever, saving matters, especially on style. With Burlington's deals that wow. You get more of the fashions you want and the savings you need. Deals that wow. Spend less, get more. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington. Wow.
Welcome to Independence. You know, people here, they're all running from something.
Is something rattling you?
My husband was killed.
Who killed him?
The new sheriff. You asked me if I was staying here for revenge. Maybe it's justice.
Walker Independence. New series premieres Thursday, October 6th, only on the CW.
Welcome back, everyone, to Houston Happens. Okay, so it may say September on the calendar, but let's be real. We're still cranking the AC, especially if you're like me and you like to pretend it's nice and cool enough to light a pumpkin spice candle. Yes, I'm a little basic. Or you're making green chili stew, but then you get hot and you're 8 months pregnant. You know the drill. Well, luckily, our friends at Power Wizard have ways for you to keep your electric bill lower. So there are certain things we cannot control, like how hot it is and how we need to use our AC more. But you know what? We have some tips and tricks on how you can save on your electric bill. And who better to have than our good friend of the show, Tatiana, with Power Wizard. Great to have you, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
So we complain a lot about these temperatures. We can't control that, but our actions, we can control our actions a little bit.
Yes, yes.
So I like this. You have some tips and tricks for us.
Oh, yes, yes. So I read about energy myths a little bit, and one thing that stood out is having your fan run.
Yeah.
So the myth is that it will cool your room. It doesn't. So basically, if you're not sitting under it, I would definitely switch it off. It just makes you comfortable being under it, but it never really cools the room.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
I know. And another one is, I think there's lots of debates about it, switching on and off the light.
Yes.
So the search of doing it will just cost more than you do actually leaving it off for a while, or on for a while actually. So I think, I know, I read it, and there are some studies about it, so you should always switch it off.
My husband gets on me for that. He
Yes.
goes behind me and shuts. So I'm trying to be a good wife and make sure that I always shut off the lights.
I love lights in my
Me
house,
too.
but I switch it off now.
Okay.
I mean, I used to have a 9-cent rate, now it's 14. It's horrible.
Yeah.
So I am very conscious about that now.
And you have any other tips and tricks?
Yeah, so for sure you gotta increase the temperature in your house. So I love 75 in my house everywhere.
Right.
So now I do it, put it on 76, 77, it will make a difference.
Really? All day you leave it?
Yes, and sometimes I would love to have it more at 75, but if I'm not in that room, and I have a townhouse, 3 stories, I have the 3 different thermostats. So I have them on different settings, and it does make a difference if you just increase it by 2 or 3 degrees.
We can do that.
Yes,
I think that's
it will save
doable.
you a lot of money.
Okay.
Particularly if you have a lot of usage.
But you know what really saves a lot of money? Getting on the right plan.
Totally. Yes,
And that's where
yes.
you guys come in.
Yes, yes, yeah. We are like your partner in crime, and we are like comparison shopping sites.
Right.
So we go out there and find the best electricity plans for you. So that's the best savings, right? Just get on the best rate. I mean, right now there are just no good rates out there, but at least of all the crazy ones, you want the best one, and that's what Power Wizard does for you.
I mean, that sounds great to me. I'll try to keep remembering turning off my lights, turning off the fan, but you know what I can always remember? Contacting Power Wizard to help me find the best rate. So where can people go for more?
Just go to powerwizard.com. There's a phone number you can call, or just plenty of information about us and how to find the best rate.
And no tricks there, just
no tricks
tips,
there.
my friends. Well, thank you as always, Tatiana. I
Thank you so
appreciate
much, Maggie.
And some news to take with you before we go. A Texas favorite is helping people in Jackson, Mississippi deal with the ongoing water crisis there. HEB delivered truckloads of water. Now, a water boil advisory has been in place for the city since the end of July. Recent flooding shut down a major water processing plant. The water from HEB made it to a church in Jackson where the fire department distributed it. And if you are looking to save more money at the grocery store, I know I am, HEB actually has a new debit card that gives customers 5% back on HEB brand products. There are no monthly fees to maintain an account, plus no overdraft fees because it won't allow you to overdraft. And free cash withdrawal at HEB brand ATMs. It also offers a savings account that pays 6% interest on the first $2,000. That's more than $100 a year if you maintain that $2,000 balance. Definitely something to look into. They also have great gas that you can get too and use it towards that. Well, what can I say? That's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content brought to you by Ecolab Science Certified, Williamson and McRoberts Attorney at Law, Fidelity Investments, Finish Line Tax Solutions, and Power Wizard. We, of course, will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. Join us for a live preview of the Home and Garden Show and so much more. In the meantime, bye for now, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful day. Let's see if we have a live look outside. As Adam says, it feels like fummer, kind of a cross between summer and fall. I'm definitely enjoying it. Here's a look at the Galleria. Have a great day, everybody.